Hey, who's it? Yeah, it's Monday morning. Woo-woo. Okay, so the plan is for today. I'm going to be heading into Malmesbury. You saw in last video that we made those balustrades on that house. I'm going to be sanding, undercoating them, and then I'm going to be final coating with charcoal grey Volvoglow water-based paint. It's a beautiful and rainy day, so hopefully it didn't rain too much in Malmesbury because I'm going to be sanding some wood. Hope it wasn't raining too much. Alright, so here's the balustrade that we're going to be working on. I'm going to be sanding. You can see it's a bit rough around the edges, so I've dried it all nice, and we're going to sand. Alright, sanding by hand was taking too long, so I got this sander, which is going to be lekker. Got some 80 grit on here, make it smooth. Now I'm going to be using a universal undercoat. We're going to start to get the undercoat onto the things. What are the things? The balustrades. That's what we're going to do now. Lekker. Alright, yes, it's a long day. It's nearly 6 o'clock. Yo, anyway, I just finished the first coat of the charcoal. So I still got one more full coat to do, but this is how they look. You can see this, still need to do one more coat, but it's looking good. Yeah, top painting sucks. I don't think painting. Anyway, but it's something that's got to be done. Okay, cool. See you tomorrow. Oh, I blurred you guys up too much. Why did I do that? There you guys are. Cool, so we're back at the house where we're doing the renovations. Today we're going to get in the shower floor. My dad's busy chopping and making room for the pipes in the shower, and I'm going to mix some dugger quick, and then we're going to go build a shower floor, and then tomorrow should be tiling. Alright, so this dugger we're going to be mixing. We mustn't make too wet, so that's the thing. With the shower floor you don't make it wet, just a little bit, but it mustn't be sloppy or anything. Almost just like damp sand. That's what it's the consistency. Otherwise you're gonna not be able to work with it properly. Alright, so just enough water to make it damp. So we're not drenching this over here, we're just dampening it. Okay, sorted. Let's go inside. Okay, so here we're doing the angle valves for the taps. So this one's ready to go on. And I'm going to do 4 of these. Cool. All these are ready to go on now. 4 done. I haven't shown you guys the steps. So here, these angle valves are going to go on the pipes like this. So I'll show you how you set it up here. And then you got one of these are an insert. Yeah, these are better. Okay, then you push these on. Just make sure you stick these in all the way. That's tight enough. Closed. Cool. These ones are done. So this over here is the mixer. So this is where you turn your hot and your cold, where my hand is. And then this is where the water comes out the top of the shower. Okay? Yeah. So that's going to go in that slot over there. Okay, so patched all of that, and I'm busy patching that. My dad is starting on the floor. So what, first step is water and then you mix it with a bonding liquid?
Yeah, just bonding liquid and then a cement slurry on top just to waterproof it.
Okay. Okay, cool. We're done here in the bathroom. Everything is hooked up, done, patched up, and then the shower floor is done. Just make sure you leave a little bit of a gap for where the tile comes. and then obviously your slope, otherwise the water's not going to go down the drain. Cool, now we're going to head to Malmesbury. Alright, so we are back in Malmesbury, going to be doing the final coat. That's the plan. So yeah, hopefully it would take me about an hour and a half for both of these. I don't waste the whole day doing this, and then I can do some weeding, because yesterday I thought I would have had time done this 2 coats, but yes, I was way in over my head on that. Okay, cool. I'll check you guys when I'm done. This is how it looks. Looks good, eh? It's nice and dark. Anyway, we've been weeding. I think it's what, 7 o'clock? Anyway, just this camera does quite good in the dark. You can see all the plants too. In real life you can't. Anyways, sometimes it happens like this. We did the bulk of the weeds. It just got too dark. So yeah, anyways, gonna pack up and we're gonna go home. Okay, cool. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey, how's it? It is Wednesday, my dudes. We got the Tyler coming. So we are gonna get tile glue. That's what we're gonna get. And we'll check you back on site. So we got 4 12-hour sets and 3 6-hour sets. That's what we got. Let's go see what my dad is doing. Alright, so my dad was just grinding here so that the tiles in the shower here will stick nicely. Cool, and then we just grinded this top layer, so the tiles are going to be this height. Cool. So with this door here, you can see that it's quite high off the ground. So we're actually going to drop the door, so then there will be a gap at the top. And then we've got this spacer that's the same color as the door that we're going to place on top. So what we're busy doing now is taking the plugs out, and then we're going to drop the door down, and then we're going to pop the spacer on top. Cool. Alright, on my way to go get a hacksaw blade so we can cut that spacer to the right length. Yeah, I would always say, make sure you always have good equipment on you. If you don't, go buy some more. It's always good investing in good equipment and tools and things like that. It makes work so much easier and it improves the quality of work. Cool. Anyway, going to DIY hardware again. Alright, I hope you guys can hear me properly. So we're down here on the side of the house. So inside is that bedroom and bathroom. Here's going to be the new entrance. So this is the new entrance that's going to be here. So what I've got to do here is these 2 courses here have to come out. And then I have to go all the way to the bottom. So where those 2 courses I take out, we're going to stand the bricks upright, like this. Like over here. Make them upright. But yeah, today's a miserable cold day. It's very cold. But yeah, cool. I'll show you guys when we are going to be bricking up the face brick upright. Cool. Hey, how's it? Cool. Yo, this weather's getting worse and worse. I hope you can hear me with this wind. Cool, so we finished up bashing that doorway, and I just finished mixing the most juiciest load of dugger you've ever seen. Check at that here. Wow.
Is there a big trowel in the car as well?
I don't know, in your car. Wait, is there?
Back of the bucky and the thing.
Okay, I'll have a look. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, wowee, that was a cold and miserable day. Alright, so we've boarded that up. I'll go show you what it looks like from the outside. The bathroom is tiled. Look at it. Cool, nice. Bathroom is tiled. Let's go around and check the other side of the house where we put that spacer on that door. Let's go check how it looks. I haven't seen it. Huh. Looks a bit big at the top, but it looks right. Lekker. I'm glad that worked. Let's go check our work now on the other side. My dad and myself, we did this on the other side. So I'll go show you what that looks like. Yes, man, I must say, today's weather is terrible to work in. Yeah, it's shocking. It's our first time doing it, but yeah, that's done. And we've filled in the sides of the cavity here and over here. So now this is going to get plastered here, and then we just got to do the door, and then I overkilled with the dagger, so we got so much cement left. Anyways, okay, so that's pretty much the day. Let's go see what my dad says. He's going to have something to say. I can tell you this. He's going to say like, don't work when it's raining or something. Let's see. Don't work when it's raining, or don't work when it's this weather. Let's see what he says. Dad, you got any top tips for us?
Stay at home when the weather's so bad.
Oh yeah, that's a good one, eh? So what, that's your top tip for the day? Okay. I was kind of right. Yo, we get out of this place. Better, eh? Yeah, I got this side. Okay, you got every side. Oh, where do you want it? Okay, is that fine? Hey? Hey, how's it? Lekker. Thursday. Today sucks. Not much of a complainer, but today really does suck. It's just one of those days, you know. We're sickling this morning, we've been fiddling, putting in a door. You would have seen a little bit of clips. And yeah, it just sucks. Cool. Put in the comments, hashtag it's okay Matt. Maybe do that. Anyway. Alright. How's it? Yeah, the door's in. Doesn't really look like much of a door, but we've got plastic over it so that the plasterers, when they come tomorrow, they'll be plastering the edges here. So we do not want any of the plaster on this frame, otherwise frame is stuffed. Cool. So what I'm going to be doing, I've got my dagger here. I'm going to be packing in the bottom, and then I'm going to be building in with bricks on the top here just to fill this cavity. Yeah, okay. Alright. What do you reckon, Dad? Excellent, nice. Cool, I just finished. Doesn't need to look 100%, we've still got a self-leveling screed coming over. Anyway, so it's just packed in and I'm done nicely. It's also like what we're doing now, it's not like trying to make it look beautiful and amazing. The plasterers are going to come tomorrow, so they're going to, this is just to make their job easier so that they don't have to build up such a thick thing of plaster at the top. Cool, so now I'm going to go do the outside of this door. Cool. Okay, so this is what I'm going to be doing now. I'm going to be popping the cement here. Cool. This one I'll show you when I'm done. Nothing special, but yeah, it just makes the plasterer's job easier tomorrow. Cool. Alright, so the guys, they're busy taking down their frame for the beam, and we've got the guys plastering. Let me quickly, sorry, I was tweaking a bit there. Okay, so they're busy putting plaster on. Anyway, that's what's happening, and then yeah, go see what my dad's doing. So we're here in the bathroom. My dad's busy making a mess. Busy grouting. How's it? Yeah. So you're not working, I come to film you work. So it was quite funny. I go film them, hopefully. I thought they were busy plastering, but they're busy standing there chatting. Anyway, it's always the most awkwardest things when you do that. The oaks always just tend to stare. And they don't know a single word of English. So they just laugh. Anyways, cool. I'm going to head to the hardware quick. We're going to go get some paintbrushes. And our thought was, while we're just waiting, the painters will come, I think, into next week, or either in, not next week, the week after. We'll see. We'll just start doing the first coat for them. We could either be at home, sitting, just enjoying nothing, or we could be painting. So we're busy painting.
Yeah, it's easy to work with.
Alright, so I was just thinking, some of you may not know really what I'm doing. You can't just assume that everyone who watches these videos knows a bit about building. So this over here is polyfiller, so we just use the one that you mix with water. So what this is, it's to just smoothen out the walls. You saw that in the previous ones the walls were nice and bumpy. Anyway, so this is just to smoothen out the walls, and then once this is all dry, you get sandpaper. We use 80 grit sandpaper, and then you just sand it all nice and smooth. You see a big thing? You cover it, and then you smooth it out. One tip is you don't want to cake this on so thick. This is not that thick. So you can see, you want to try to go as effective as you can, as thin as you can, because otherwise you're going to wait a long time for it to dry. Thinner the better. Anyway, this is now going to dry. Then you sand it, and then you see any more little holes that you might have missed, you do it again. But yeah, cool. Anyway. Okay, lekker. So you can see here, don't touch it, eh? Looks nice, eh? I'll go show you the other doors. Let me go show you what the front looks like with the beam off. Cool. You see it? It's
Yeah, this one's 885.
9. 888.
865.
Yeah.
So if that's the top and that's the bottom, there's our mark 65 to 885. And then the sill of the door is 40. So we'll take 20 of that. So that's how thick our screed is, eh?
Yeah, that's miles thick.
Yeah.
Alright, so there we were busy measuring up all the doors, and then we used measurements from the past that we've measured the doors to see if we're getting them close again, just to double check that we get the doors the right size. Anyway, but yeah, here's the beam's in. Those are the hoop irons that have set in the beam to connect the roof. But yeah, I say beams are right. It's not the cleanest concrete work, but it's on.
Yeah.
Any top tips you want to say to people before you go?
Yeah, when you're ordering 90,000 rands worth of stacking doors, make sure you measure properly.
Yo. Hey, that's our first cost breakdown, eh? Sure, that's a good top tip, Dad. Just good. Alright, cool. Lekker. That's the video.
That's the week.
That's the week done. That's the view. Lekker. Cool. Sweet. Bye.